Tot 99.5, we are live at a sold-out Jingle Ball from our Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge with Laufey. Hi. I tell this story to everybody any chance that I get whenever we're talking about Laufey, which has been a lot recently. As I saw you at Lincoln Theater in 2023.
Oh my God.
When you were here at that
was so fun.
Tiny room in DC.
Yeah.
Is that 2 years
2
ago?
years
Is that the
ago?
math?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember crying through the entire thing because it was so beautiful. And then we hear that you're going on this arena tour. I'm so intrigued at how that like beautiful intimate show translates to an arena.
Mm-hmm.
And now we know that it is beautiful and intimate in the same way.
Did it live up to your expectations?
Yes, it did. It blew them away. But I'm curious if you ever pictured your show, like if you could go back to 2023 at Lincoln Theater, were you like, yeah, this will be 20,000 people one day?
Oh my God. No, I really didn't. I think if anything, like as I've scaled into bigger rooms, I've really, it's been such a great and fun challenge to keep the intimacy and keep, you know, the music and the show as like the main thing while still, you know, going into larger rooms. Like how do you keep up arena intimate? And I think that was kind of like you want every seat to be a good seat. You want every fan to feel like they're close to you. So that was like something I was thinking about constantly throughout the whole process. And I hope I achieved that.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
I definitely felt like it was like when I was standing in the center of the arena, it felt like a theater in every direction, you know? So
right.
it felt, I really loved it.
Olivia Dean was in here earlier talking about how like everybody thinks that like the artist can't see everybody when they're on stage. But she's like, I can see your eyeballs, I can see your faces, I can see everything you're doing.
I'm the same. I'm like, sometimes I need to like disassociate so I'm not like accidentally staring into someone's eyeballs. I remember when I was like 9, my cello teacher, he pulled me aside after a recital and he was like, you can't look at the audience while you're playing. Like look at specific audience members. It'll freak them out. And I think about that
staring into the
every
audience.
night I step on stage and I'm like, don't stare. Don't stare. It's not nice.
Banner year with the tour, with the album, another Grammy nomination. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On it all, specifically the Grammy. My favorite genre of video is watching people find out that they were nominated.
Oh my God.
And we actually have so many Grammy nominees here tonight that I've been saying this to everybody. Where were you when you found out? Set the scene.
I was having an anxiety attack and it was early in the morning and I had decided I was going to sleep over the announcements and
on purpose.
And then I woke up with an anxiety knot in my stomach at like 7 a.m. And then it was actually better to watch than not to watch. Mm-hmm. So it would not have been a nice video, I think. It wouldn't have been exciting. I was just sitting there kind of like, oh, when is it over?
Please.
And I was like, oh, okay, thank God.
The body keeps score. It knew.
Yeah, it was... It was fine. The only way I can describe it's like college acceptance day. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, very stressful.
Reflecting on this year, what is the biggest difference between Laufey now and Laufey at this time in 2024, a year ago?
Oh my God, biggest difference. Well, I've now played Jingle Ball.
Hey, quite a few Jingle Balls.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that there's all that much of a difference. I feel that even though I like will play bigger shows or put out new albums, I still feel very much like the same person. I've always felt kind of like the same person, but yeah, I guess I've become a little more confident, I'd like to say.
Okay, that's a good one, while maintaining the same identity.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best answer that we may have gotten.
Really?
I don't know, I haven't been keeping score. But is there something that you're most proud of from the last year?
Most proud of, I think the arena tour. Yeah, we sold out every date and every night. I couldn't believe how warm of a community it was, and how much fun I had. Like I really pushed myself to put on the best show possible and learn choreography, have dancers, play cello, play piano, play guitar, while still feeling like I was telling my story in a very honest way. And I feel like I managed to do all of that.
Yeah. We felt that when you were here. We'll feel it tonight. We felt it when you were here at this same venue just a couple weeks ago for your sold out show. And you talked about how you lived in DC for a while.
Yeah.
Started writing some of your music here.
Oh, yeah.
Is it like memories come washing over when you come back?
Absolutely. DC is always my favorite concert to play because I lived here when I was a baby, and then when I was 6 to 9 years old, and then again during the pandemic when I was in college. So it feels like I've lived the baby, child, and teenage years of my life here. So it feels so, it's so such a part of who I am. So walking around here always, it feels so cool to get to, like I would walk around these venues that I've played, and I would have never believed that I'd get to sing here. I mean, when I was here during lockdown, I don't think I would have imagined that I'd get to play Capital One twice. So yeah, I love this city so much. I think it's the best city in the United States.
You get to come back and play as a pop star.
Yeah,
as a superstar.
Crazy.
Becoming known for the Christmas hits. Got quite a few of them under your belt now. If you had to pick one to cancel, what Christmas song are we done with?
Of mine?
Not yours. We want to keep listening to Laufey's Christmas songs, but one that we can maybe knock off the playlist.
Oh. Now you're asking me to be mean. Okay.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll say this one because I developed it from my mom passed this along to me.
Okay.
My mom is a violinist in the Iceland Symphony, and she would come home every year. There's like Christmas concert, and she would come home, and she's from China, so she hadn't heard this specific Christmas song until she moved to Iceland. But it's like the little drummer boy, like bum 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 bum, and my mom was like, I don't like that song, and so she like passed it down to me, and now every time I hear it, I giggle because it. So for my mom, because I know she doesn't like playing it, I'll get rid of it. Although like there's some incredible renditions of it.
Yeah,
I see where she was coming from.
Runs in the family. We'll take it. Laufey, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Excited for round 2 at Capital One Arena, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.